The story of Lin-Manuel Miranda, an inspiring biography for young readers by Frank Barros. The story of Lin-Manuel Miranda, an inspiring biography for young readers, written by Frank Barros and illustrated by Marta Dorota, or Doroto. I'm not sure. This is a little message from the author. As a proud Afro-Latino, this book is dedicated to my amazing Puerto Rican family and all the beautiful borracas, I might be missaying that, across the globe. Que viva Puerto Rico. Okay. First chapter. Chapter 1, A Star is Born. Meet Lin-Manuel Miranda. Lin-Manuel Miranda is an award-winning American composer, actor, playwright, lyricist, humanitarian. That means he helps people that are in worse positions than him. Activist and proud Puerto Rican. His love of music and movies took him from growing up in the streets of uptown Manhattan to making musicals on Broadway and appearing in Hollywood films. He is the creator and original star of the award-winning Broadway musical In the Heights in Hamilton. He won a Pulitzer Prize for his writing and music in Hamilton, and his books have sold over 1 million copies. He is co-founder and member of the hip-hop improv group Freestyle Love Supreme. He has appeared on television shows including The Electric Company, and he's written songs for Disney films like Moana and Encanto. He was a voice actor on Disney's DuckTales and tried to help Big Bird find a new home as a real estate agent on Sesame Street. Lin-Manuel was raised in Inwood, just north of Washington Heights in New York. As a child, he enjoyed listening to all sorts of music and loved watching Disney musicals. One of his favorite Disney films was The Little Mermaid. In 4th grade, he memorized and sang a popular song from the film to his entire class. Lin-Manuel was an intelligent and artistic child. Although he seemed to be a born performer, he still had to work hard to achieve his dreams. So, take a seat and get ready to learn more about who Lin-Manuel is, why he was inspired to be an artist, and how he is changing the world. My goal is to make the audience feel happy and joyful when the show is over. Where? So this looks like a map. Inwood, that's where he was born. Washington Heights, New York, and across the river is New Jersey. It's a different state. Lin-Manuel's America. Lin-Manuel was born in New York City on January 16, 1980. In the 1980s, things like laptops and internet hadn't been invented. Cell phones didn't exist, but they were as big as, cell phones did exist. They were as big as bricks and extremely expensive to own. At that time, New York was still recovering from a financial crisis that had left many people without jobs. As a result, crime was on the rise across the city. The subway system was in desperate need of upgrades and repairs. Many families struggled to find places to live that weren't too expensive. Things were tough, but they weren't all bad. In the 1970s, a new music style called hip-hop had spread across the boroughs, that's another name for neighborhoods, of New York. Created by young African American, Caribbean, and Latino or Latinx Americans, this music spoke about the triumphs and troubles that many people of color faced every day. Around the same time, the sounds of salsa music by Latin artists like Ruben Blades, Cecilia Cruz, Hector Lavoe could be heard all over the city. Lin-Manuel's parents, Luz Towns Miranda and Luis A. Miranda Jr., were both Boricas. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. An affectionate term for Puerto Ricans, which pays tribute to the island's original people, the Tanto. Puerto Ricans proudly embrace the Tanto, African, and Spanish influences in their cultures. Puerto Rico is an island in the Caribbean that is a commonwealth. So this looks like his mom and dad and him. Oh, looks like he had an older sister. Lin-Manuel is proud of his Puerto Rican heritage. Heritage is like your culture. Do you know your family history? Ask a family member to share some stories so you can write them down. Of the United States, I need to finish. I should reread that. Puerto Rico is an island in the Caribbean that is a commonwealth of the United States. That means Puerto Ricans are citizens of the United States. Unfortunately, Puerto Ricans who live on the island don't have the same rights as other Americans. They can join the military, but they are not allowed to vote. They also don't have a representative in Congress. Many Puerto Ricans decided to leave the island to come to the mainland United States in search for more opportunities, like better paying jobs and bigger schools. When? So this looks like the timeline that goes throughout the book. So it says 1960s, a new style of Latin music called salsa is created. 1970s, hip hop emerges in New York City. In 1980, Lin-Manuel is born in New York City on January 16th.